Good morning, Bearcats. I'm Caleb Childress.
And I'm Nora. Welcome to this week's episode of Lbmtv.
We want to let all our parents and guardians know that there will be a PTO meeting tonight in the LBMS cafeteria beginning at 5:30 p.m.
We are excited to announce our first ever LBMS Bingo Night on Tuesday, September 17th. There will be snacks, music, and most importantly, prizes. It's sure to be fun for the whole family.
The fun doesn't stop there. There will be a school dance on Friday, September 13th. Tickets are $10 and concessions will also be sold.
Tomorrow we will be on morning activity schedule for our first house meetings. We're looking forward to getting to know our new house members. Also, mark your calendars. Fall Picture Day, September 19th, will be here soon. Now on Amaya with the latest in sports.
Hello Bearcat sports fan, we have a lot of sports news for you this week. First, our Lady Bearcats has an exciting matchup with OLA last week. Here to give us some highlights from both games is our volleyball correspondent Junie Kim. Welcome, Junie.
Thanks for having me, Maya. The Lady Bearcats indeed dominated the court last week. Both teams swept their matches in spectacular fashion. B team won 22 straight sets, 25-8 and 25-6. Payne led the charge with an amazing 16 aces that kept the Lady Crescent's head spinning. Emma added 4 aces while Che and Aubrey chipped in with 2 aces and 1 ace respectively. Our A team kept that momentum going with another 2 winning set scores, 25-20, both sets. Braley had a great game overall, all around, and 3 aces, 2 kills, and 2 assists. Austin with an absolute force, and the net, 3 kills and a block. Bella contributed 2 key kills to the game while Anna, Ava, and Presley kept their pressure on their serves, combined for 7 aces total. Ava also guided the Bearcats to a well-earned win. 4 assists. It was a good night to be a Bearcat. Before the game, we had the chance to interview 2 Lady Bearcats, Braley and Serena.
Hello, my name is Harvey, and I'm doing Student Spotlight. Today we have
Serena Chan,
Braley Boyette,
and Miss Tinsley.
Okay, my first question is, what is your favorite part about volleyball?
I think it's interacting with each other, making new friends you didn't think you were going to make, and just like having fun with each other.
I think it's making new friends and having a bond with the whole team and having a family.
Is there any other sports you have played before volleyball?
I played soccer.
I just played volleyball.
Was there anything new you tried when you were playing the game?
Not really.
I did a lot more setting dumps over the net that I don't usually do. Setter dumps are when you act like you're about to go set the ball and then you just dump it over the net, so you just tip it right over the blocker onto the ground.
Interesting. How did it feel to beat LOA?
It felt really good because they're a really good team and it was just really fun to beat them.
It was fun to beat them because they were hard opponents that we've played in the past, and we didn't come out with the win, but today we did, and it felt good just to beat them.
What was your strategy to win?
So this game we came in playing more defense, and we had to move from a tri-line defense to a diamond defense because their servers are pretty much all over the court. So once we implemented that and aimed for more spots on offense, I feel like we were able to move the ball around and win.
Well, thank you for listening for the Student Spotlight. Now back to you.
Thank you again, Junie, for that recap. Next up, football. Last Thursday, the LBMS football team took on D'Iberville. Here to share some highlights from the game is our football correspondent, Labria Wheaton. Thank you for being here, Labria.
The LBMS football team beat Resurrection 48-0 last night. Males Terrier scored the starting with a nice punt return by TJ Moore, adding a long touchdown run, followed by Lamonte Brown scoring the 30-yard quarterback keeper. Bentley Golot added a scoreboard scoring on a smooth reverse. Rashawn Brown followed it up with a 60-yard touchdown scammer. Jacob Smith rounded out the scoring with 30-yard run through the heart of the defense.
For more sports excitement, join us tonight in the LBMS gym for a volleyball game against Van Cleve. If you can't make it tonight's game, there will be another volleyball game on September 11th against Hancock. Both of these games start at 5 p.m. Our next football game will be this Thursday, September 12th. Against the Iberville in our home stadium, starting at 6 p.m., we want all our community to come out and support our LBMS Bearcats.
Congratulations to this school year's first Students of the Month. We are proud of these scholars for exceeding our expectations and appreciate that they are helping our school be a fantastic place to learn and grow as we groove into greatness. From Paratum, Jayana Elzie and Jordan Jeru. From Quantum, Lizzie Barlow and William Quinn. From Matunzi, Katie Bloom and Josh Hanlon. From Feedham, Madam Winchester and Drake Helton. And from Natimony, Jude Nudo and Dariana Gorman.
We also want to congratulate our staff members of the month, Miss Melanie Jones of Feedham and Mr. Daniel Pepper from Feedham 2.
I'm Leah.
And I'm Grace, and this week in history, as most of you probably know, a tragic event happened September 11, 2001.
Since some of you may not know much about what happened during 9/11, let me explain. On September 11, 19 territories from the group Al-Qaeda hijacked from commercial airlines. The planes were scheduled to travel from the East Coast to California.
The hijackers crashed the first two planes into the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in New York City. The third team succeeded in striking the Pentagon, the headquarters of U.S. Department of Defense. Lastly, the fourth plane crashed into the Real, Pennsylvania, thanks to the heroic passenger revolt. The attack killed nearly 3,000 people, making it one of the deadliest terrorist attacks in history. Al-Qaeda hoped that by attacking these symbols of American power, that they could weaken the country and cause mass panic among the American people.
You can visit the memorials of the victims and heroic first responders at the National 9/11 Memorial Museum. Heroes such as Ladder Company 6. This group of firefighters was in the North Tower when the South Tower collapsed. After seeing the collapse of the South Tower, the group of firemen knew it was only a matter of time before the North Tower collapsed as well. They found a woman who was unable to continue after descending 50 floors afoot on her own. They were able to get her and the rest of the company out just before the collapse of the North Tower.
We ask you all to join us in a moment of silence to honor those that gave their lives and demonstrated the best of humanity on that tragic day. Thank you. If you would like to know more about September 11th and the memorial, we encourage you to visit www.911memorial.org.
Good morning, Bearcats. My name is Colton Dean.
And I'm Jackson Everhart. Welcome to World News.
Luna Growcock was out running errands in Digby, Nova Scotia. Last November, when she spotted an unusual sight off the coast, 16 Atlantic white-sided dolphins had come beached. Figuring they didn't have a lot of time, dolphins can survive out of water for only about 6 hours. Growcock quickly got in touch with the Halifax-based Marine Animal Response Society, MARS,
as well as some friends who individually contacted the local fisheries department and posted about the dolphins on a community Facebook page.
MARS personnel were too far away to get to the dolphins in time, so they enlisted Digby's volunteer fire department to help coordinate the response. Soon, about 40 locals who had seen the news online arrived at the scene and waded into the mudflats.
Then they carefully moved the dolphins to tarps on sleds and gently hauled them back to the water. It wasn't long before each dolphin was safely back in the sea, swimming with its pod mates.
That's all for World News this week. I'm Colton Dean.
And I'm Jackson Everhart.
Thank you for tuning into Lbmtv with your hosts, Nora
and Caleb. Have a great week, Bearcats.